Yep. You are the party.
Heck yeah.
Because we'll brag about this for years.
Oh, I guess I'm on green team then.
Hey, we're tied, Fell.
Yeah,
Did it.
us.
I didn't think there were teams because everybody was in the same call together. Somebody add me to green team.
Did you not get a book?
Oh. Listen, I haven't played... I didn't even know about the joining mid-game book because I've never joined mid-game. Now I know.
Haven't worried that it's broken.
What do we need to do, green team?
All of it.
Mining. I don't think anyone's gone mining.
Okay.
I started mining, but I'm just doing some of the stone
This is
stuff.
vibing. We all know it.
Yeah.
I don't trust Sky. I'll go mining.
I'm about to go on the surface to explore, unless it's nighttime.
It's not nighttime.
It's day currently.
Oh god.
Oh, there goes
Oh
that.
boy. Felt that one.
You felt that one?
Yeah, it caused lag.
Yeah, there was a bit. Oh no, it is you. Get out of here.
Oh, hi.
Came for the trees, run!
Can't see the forest for the trees.
Oops, I didn't need that many.
Can't take all the trees.
There was only one tree.
Chop down
Hey,
a tree.
Tad.
She took all the trees.
Yeah, I took all the trees.
Alright, stairs.
Okay, well, I should probably pull up my chat.
Well, my dad went there, so I had to go there. So
Did your dad go to TCU?
no, he's Mexican. I'm saying the type of people who went there are people.
Yeah.
Well, my dad went, so I have to go.
Listen, it's all girls that just want to wear... They're pretty religious and just want to wear cowboy boots and, you know... That's...
Now you're hating on religion. Way to go.
No, it's just like the type, you know?
Where's all that?
It's like the same
You
people
keep saying that.
the same
Sounds
people
like a sports team.
the same people that would
Texas
love
Christians University. Jeez.
yes.
Thank you.
It's
Oh, it
the
is
same kind of
nighttime.
people
They're
that
not far
would, you know,
from-
love to go to Nashville. They just think Nashville's the best city in America. Those are the people that go to TCU.
There's nothing there. Why would you want to go?
Because they, you know, get drunk and listen to Morgan Wallen, who somehow hasn't been canceled. You know, he said the N-word like 5 times or whatever.
You see
Yeah,
that
that's
they're
right,
casting-
Morgan Wallen.
Did you see they're casting the guy who shot the Bud Light because he was seen drinking Bud Light? Chris Rock.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
What?
They're calling him Chris Woke now. It's very
Chris
funny.
Rock.
Yeah, because he did a whole thing of like saying like, if you drink Bud Light, you're not a real American. And then recently, like, he was seen drinking Bud Light.
did he actually? I don't believe that Chris Rock said the first thing. And
I don't thi-
if he did, he was
I might
it
be
was an
thinking of the
obvious
wrong
joke.
Rock.
No, you're thinking of Kid Rock.
Kid
I was
Rock.
thinking
That's
of
it.
Kid Rock.
Yeah, not Chris
of
Rock.
those.
There's very
They're
different
close. Yeah.
people. One's like a black comedian and one's like a white, you know, country singer. But you know, it's
He's also fucking Rodent in the Borderlands movie, which I don't like.
nobody had
he
made
doesn't-
charcoal. Anyway,
Downguard Hicks.
Nobody's gone mine.
yeah, except
I see cows.
It's very funny.
Lots of cows. Good. Food.
That is funny, Fell. You're right. What you're talking about is funny. I think I did see it. Listen, everybody that goes to TCU are the kind of people that are going to hold their bachelorette parties in Nashville, okay?
No, they're the type of people who wear their college ring everywhere.
Get college rings?
Some people do.
Oh, I bet you can anywhere.
pay
Just nobody
for it.
does because it's dumb as
Yeah.
shit. But
If you pay for it, it's bullshit. If you win it from an award, that's fine.
listen, Jloose.
I say that because I have a friend who won it from an award, and I can't disparage her.
Listen, Nick.
Listen, Jloose, Jostens has to stay in business somehow.
Oh my god, it's so true. What am I doing? Why am I above Fell? That's not right.
Listen, I think Jloose would be the kind of guy that like was forced to get into a college ring by like his family or something.
100%.
Like
I
he
want
hates
to get
it.
a college
But
ring, but my family said no.
No. The other way around. Your family's like, oh, so you should get the college ring, and you're like, you're embarrassed to admit that you do actually have a college ring.
Show us the college ring.
show us the Valpo ring.
Show me your
I did
hand.
not get any kind of ring.
Show me that extra dick.
High school?
But you can get rings high school too. I didn't because it's dumb. But
My brother got a high school ring.
there we
He gave it
go.
to, and then he gave it to his girlfriend who he broke up with at the end of high school.
That's-
kind of like
Of course.
There.
typical behavior.
Yeah. Oh, Fell
I got a
drowned.
high school ring, but it definitely says cheese on it and has a dragon and that
Where
kind
does
of
drown come from?
It has nothing to do with my high school at all.
So you
Went to
didn't get high
high
school
school?
ring.
Basically,
Went to high school?
I found out that I could customize with a bunch of different things. I'm like, oh, well then
I
I'm gonna
think-
make it a
I
ring
can't
that I
believe
would
cheese actually has
want.
I think-
merchandise that says cheese on it.
What I think the funniest part about it is that she knew her name was gonna be Cheese since high school.
I mean,
She was ready for this.
I was streaming in high
She's always
school.
like Cheese.
a bit.
I bet more people call cheese than whatever her real name is.
Yes, I don't have real life friends.
Where do I?
I can't wait for her real name to be like Chessie.
Something like as close to cheese as possible.
Hey, Jesse.
Very good.
I see so strong.
That's why I made that.
Now, but the jewelry thing
Oh,
with
man,
cheese
all
on it,
that.
I may have also worn my logo as a necklace all throughout high school.
Like
Cheese's high school
like
is also
like
very
the
easy to
like
find.
the
You
slice
just-
of cheese.
Yeah,
You had it as a necklace.
yeah.
Wow. Listen, I didn't
Cheese's
know.
high
I didn't know.
school
Yeah,
is
go ahead.
Very
I
easy
mean, I
to
made it
find.
myself. This wasn't like, a super fancy thing.
Yeah. Cheese's high school is very easy to find. You just look through the yearbooks and see the one with the cheese head.
Hey, drop that bow.
Yeah.
Is that
No.
a bow or is that a fishing rod? What is that? Guess it's fishing rod.
I didn't
never
realize
knew
that
it was
Cheese's
first.
commitment to her brand was so strong.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Goodbye, world.
Don't die. Oh, you're dead.
Brand marketing.
Lord.
Could not hit that man for the life of me. If you go and steal my stuff, Jloose, I will be very
You
angry.
have no idea where you are. I can't do that again. I did that last time we played this.
I know, that's why I would be very angry.
It'd
what
be
do you
very
do?
funny though.
What are you gonna do about it, G?
Be angry.
Right.
How do you make
Yeah,
that?
but we
bamboo
all know
knife?
if anybody stole Jay Loose's stuff, he'd be
He would
real
leave.
salty.
He would leave the server again.
Yeah.
How do you
I've
make
never left the
bamboo wood?
server.
Wait,
Oh shit, bamboo
Saw it.
wood.
there it is.
Oh shit,
That's how.
bamboo wood.
Yeah.
Is that a Trident Man? Not again. Not again, Trident Man. Come on.
Please take him out, Trident Man.
Come on. Had enough of your shenanigans on Wednesday, alright?
No more shenanigans.
Oh yeah, shit, I need to smell this.
I'll be.
Oh, here he is. Oh! I managed to outfox him. Got a Nautilus shell.
That would have been easy. He's not a fox.
It's true. Man, Cheese's reaction when you could pet the turtle and the fox in Minecraft Legends.
That's so good. This man kills me again just now.
Sakata's reaction just then.
It's so good, Sakata. They're so cute.
The turtle claps.
Oh, the turtle claps. The fox does a flip.
Yep.
It's very good.
Yep. Good game.
I need more bamboo.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not what I thought
Just
it
have a
was.
stone cutter.
Oh god.
You got a stone
I just stared at that man while he just shot me in the face.
Ooh,
I just made another. Somebody had made a stone cutter, it disappeared. I just made one now. For me.
I'm gonna say his yellow team has the least amount of deaths.
Ding.
Got him.
Typical.
Ouch. It's a zombie villager.
I have a shield now.
I don't even have this. I don't need this.
Okay. Fences.
Hi, baby drowned.
Oh.
Baby drowns are kind of useless.
I need more
Wow.
bamboo.
I mean, they
I
are.
respect it.
Like, they're nowhere near as dangerous as baby zombies. You can easily deal with them.
If it tries them.
You know what?
Didn't
I
have
do
a
feel
trident.
like I do feel like it's time for me to start winning.
Yep.
winning.
Yeah.
That's where I made one of those.
I've done one wood and I'm 50 ahead of you, so.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Oh, done one.
Not enough.
We're in trouble.
That's enough of that.
Let's just make some of these. Let's put them out here.
Does this go to the place I want it to go?
Do we still need bamboo things or?
I'm finishing it up. I'm finishing it up.
Can't wait to lose one of these salmons. Alright, well, we're doing this. What do we need? Okay, so we need the deep slates. Okay. And then some more stuff if we have it. There it goes.
Did you make scaffold too, Sky?
I haven't yet. I don't think.
You have a string? Can you make string?
No, I don't have that.
But now keep carrying this bamboo in case I get a string.
Very good.
Good door and fence. Gate. There we go.
Escape rope.
Nope. You know what the escape rope is? Slash kill.
You're so funny.
Not actually.
I'll get you to the I'll get you to the surface.
Cheating.
You know I didn't sleep underground, Garden.
Yeah, there you go. Get you out of that cave.
I need.
So why would slash kill be cheating? He just be allowed to kill himself for
Because
once.
it is.
I mean, he might as. I mean, what's the difference in him just running into a zombie? I mean,
It's faster.
yeah, I
and not
guess.
cheating.
It's not that much faster.
It is if you can't find a zombie.
Stop grappling yourself.
Give the gravel man a hug.
Yeah. There's a great moment on the Farland server. I think I have it on video, where I was setting up like an iron golem farm, and my plan was I trapped the villagers in, and then I was gonna starve. But then the server was on like medium difficulty, so you couldn't starve to death. And I had to have somebody come shoot me through the window.
As you do.
Yep.
That's a cool looking fish.
It's not a fish. I wonder how many points this will give me.
That's pretty cool. There's like a mesa inside a
Gonna catch that.
jungle.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm at 163.
Spawning on you.
I ran out of room.
Heck, did you just put like a pile
It's
in?
like bricks and tiles. Okay.
Where did it come from? Hello?
Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? God, Joe.
There was a try.
Did you see the clip of like a tennis
Yes, yes.
match, and then suddenly Cotton Eye Joe just comes on in the middle of the tennis?
Very good.
Like Cotton Eye, that's the content that we want.
God, Joe.
How the fuck did I miss birch? What happened to my birch? Oh, there it is.
You want birch? Do you need more birch?
Need some more smooth stone.
I'd like to find some structures.
No.
I guess I'll go to the Nether.
Yeah, you can do that stuff.
Yeah.
No, the Nether's banned.
News to me.
There's only banned if your name ends in
Umbra?
and then in an X on here. Never mind.
I don't know what Jloose is talking about.
He's lost it. I've just been ignoring him for a while.
You have to have silk touch for sea pickles, right?
Oh my god!
I already got sea pickles, so.
Oh, okay. Do you go get all the dry
And
coral?
iron.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right
Yeah,
now.
I did.
But I am
Well,
on the
find iron as
surface.
well.
God, you need so much bamboo.
Yep.
Sucks, and then you die.
Just a couple pieces of iron, please.
No. Stop it, Cheese. No.
Please.
No.
So there's structures.
Iron allowed, jeez.
Oh, my stomach's so full.
How full is it?
I ate a lot of spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
That sounds
That's
on
not a really
brand.
good punchline.
It's spaghetti.
I almost ordered food delivery, but decided to cook.
Do you know Little Scissors delivers? It also has it does the thing where like, hey, this game sports game won, so free delivery.
In a sports game.
I have never had Little Caesars.
Well, like what I'm mean by that is that like Pizza Hut does it for soccer, Little Caesars does it for soccer.
soccer specifically? What am
Yeah.
I don't.
Hunter Gary.
Oh yes, we need to smell.
Hello.
Axel Waddle.
Hello.
It's off.
Get a bucket of him
Dolphin.
and make him disappear from reality.
You think I am hyper?
He's gonna kill.
Here's a dolphin.
I don't understand how I haven't seen a single iron.
I told you, no iron for you.
You get iron by
Maybe
trading from
because there was
villagers
iron
now.
that I didn't see.
No iron for you.
Where are all the structures? There are structures, right?
An iron.
There are structures.
It's real.
Crap in my inventory.
My pig broke on it.
I told you, no iron for you.
Mother effer. Alright.
It's just one piece
Blow
of
him up.
No.
Just ran by another tree that she's chopped down.
I guess I can use it to make a stone cutter. That's not
Not a flower forest.
what I was gonna make, but
Do we find
I'm
all
not
the
sure we
flowers?
need a stone cutter anymore.
well,
Yeah, just
I've read seen some stuff.
Geode.
Go Gardex, fine.
Is it?
I don't know what that means.
Am I known for
Chicken!
Am I known for geodes?
I don't.
You are now.
Yep. I feel like that's
Congrats.
more Sakana find.
Huh?
Yeah.
You're a geode fan, Sakana.
Aw, thank you.
Oh, I found the
It's the thing
whatever
someone
type
said
of wood.
all day.
Sorry?
Oh yeah, it needs.
Is that the type that we need?
Mangrove?
Yeah.
Sakana made a brush.
You're welcome.
Don't forget the mud.
Brush for you.
Gotta get in the mud.
Oop, I fell.
Let the mud in her.
Oh, you sky.
I fell.
Fern.
People, let's
wait, I
keep
have
this
a stone.
respectable.
Where did I get the stuff?
Nah, no.
I probably stole it from Jay's. Thanks.
Well, what?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Just
Inventory's full.
Mission to briefly PvP?
I don't think we're anywhere near each other anymore. I hope.
God, remember how the Minecrackers
Only.
they couldn't keep it together, just don't PvP each other, and they're like, I had
To be fair, it's so much fun to do that.
So much fun.
Couldn't keep it together. Oh, you bastard. Too many skeletons.
I left my boat.
Yes.
Oh, you mother.
You found a mother?
Yep. Oh, I actually found her
Sakana?
son. I actually found her son. I found a baby zombie.
Not the kind.
I'd heard that baby zombie forever, but I thought he was like in an inaccessible area because he couldn't see him anywhere. And he found me in the bottom of the pit. Now here another skeleton. Guys get 6 days.
The bell tolls at midnight. The masquerade bunny.
What?
Alright, so back to my discussion about why Shakespeare isn't real, right?
Oh God. Stop with this.
It's not.
What? This is fake news from.
I mean, do you really think a man with no education would know so much verbiage and topics over a lot of things?
Yes. Listen, it was what things were very different in the 1500s. First of all, and second of all, don't automatically write off people because they're not classically educated or whatever.
I mean, he knew way more than most scholars at that time.
About just like philosophy, human nature.
No, about other things, metallurgy, history, war strategies.
You think a person just can't know all of that?
Not somebody who was poor at the time, jeez.
What if they just went to the library, Fell?
What library was at 1500s?
People
Surely there was libraries.
can know things. This is so stupid. Like,
The bad
he
fellow.
was also probably really, really, really fucking smart to be able to write so well.
How about that? There's no evidence that even existed.
That's not even true.
As in burial.
Dude,
Married Anne Hathaway, just ask her.
It's true.
Where is he? There you are.
Dude, like, how many people's graves from the 1500s do we have that aren't like literally like kings or queens? Probably very few. Even Shakespeare.
What we have is grave.
Down.
We're just not allowed to excavate and check. Because the last person who tried went crazy.
Yeah.
Whose stove is this?
Stove?
Yeah, they just put their stove and crafting table in the middle of the ocean.
Probably me.
Oh,
Stove.
The
So
stove.
in like a river or like
Yeah, it
a
is
lake
river. It's a little
near
lake.
bamboo.
Near the bamboo, near the mangrove.
Yep. Yeah, that's.
We found
Oh,
the
well, I don't
stone.
know. I didn't realize. it was
Oh,
mango.
there goes
It's
Mr.
fine.
Loose. Oh,
But yeah, that's
How much for the least stats?
I still have the least deaths. I'm just tied now.
Oh, iron.
No cheese. Stop it. No iron.
Is this pick
for
about to disappear?
you.
Iron. I can make shoes.
Yep. Pick disappeared. You're welcome, America.
Why would I make a character?
It's funny because there in Big Brother, there's a player named America,
Mm-hmm.
and in Chad's subserver we do watch parties for Big Brother, and there's someone who's from I think Canada, who's like French, so their English they're a little not sketchy. Yeah, they speak it or they type it okay,
Yeah.
but they're so confused by like Big Brother because they've never seen it before. But they haven't really cared to learn like the players' names. So whenever we're talking about America, it's confusing to them if we're talking about us America or America the player.
So Sky,
What's also
Named America.
yep.
so Sky, do you keep up with the live feeds?
I watch YouTubers who do.
Okay. Excuse me.
What do you say to? What you call us?
No. Okay, because Suri was on the season, I am following it a bit, and also Taron Armstrong is very entertaining. Honestly, I'm more following Taron Armstrong than actually like the season of Big Brother. Okay, the only person covering Big Brother that matters. I don't know what other YouTubers you're watching, but they're not Taron Armstrong.
I watch what's his name? Something Faye.
Taron Armstrong is the GOAT. But anyway, I can't imagine from what I understand, like the episodes are garbage.
Oh
Like-
yeah, the edits this year really bad. They're getting better, but they were really bad.
Like the only reason that it's like kind of interesting is that it's like constantly ongoing and you can watch and keep up with it. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand like being a fan and not caring about, because it's like that. Then it's just like shitty Survivor.
It's like if Survivor only had the challenges and then scripted like diary rooms or whatever they do,
Yeah,
where they
Survivor doesn't script people's
yeah.
confessionals.
Big Brother totally does, and it's really annoying. You can always tell when that is because it's always super cheesy.
Yeah.
But like
Did
for
you-
the comps really should be edited down more they've been showing like okay, like when it's like for the veto and stuff like that, where it's like 6 people playing, and it's like a time thing, so they show each person doing it at a time, and they keep showing like they could have showed like the first person to play, their like them doing each thing in the comp, and then just highlights of everyone else. But no, they've been showing like everyone's like full run basically, and so it just takes up so much time. It's like you can use that time for like people actually talking about the game or fun moments. There's barely been any fun moments. Though Wednesday night's episode was hilarious.
Yes. You know, in a world of Jared's, be a Corey. That's my. That should be everybody's takeaway from Big Brother.
Jared's an idiot.
Yeah, no, he sucks so bad.
I say that like 5 times a day. Jared's an idiot.
He follows the tradition of like legendary people, like his mom having just the worst kids.
Yeah.
A very long, storied human tradition.
I did find something funny out, Gardex.
What'd you find?
That if everybody in a Survivor has an immunity idol, and except one person, they just get fucking kicked.
Yep, and that's what happened to Suri. Nobody voted for her to leave.
Funny.
Nobody voted for her to leave, but because survivors lost their mind, everybody else had some bullshit form of immunity, which is insane. There should never be that much immunity going around.
It's so funny to me because imagine was like feeling like the second to last person, the last person to show the immunity idol, like said, "Shit, sorry about this, mate."
Yeah, like. It's like, how'd you get losing? Did anybody vote for you to go home? No, actually, nobody voted for me to go home. Just everybody else played some...
Just got fucked.
Yeah, I just got fucked. That's what happened.
That's pretty funny.
I told you.
Yeah. Anyway. Hoping...
And making firework rockets.
Even if she doesn't win Big Brother, Suri at least got her W on the Traitors. It
What the fuck?
made other reality TV stars cry, so... Fell died.
We killed a creeper right when Fell died. I feel like it was connected.
Yeah, but
He grew up a lot faster than he's supposed to.
But Sky, I can't wait until Suri has to cut her son loose because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like,
I want Corey to win. Like Corey's my number 1. I wouldn't mind if Suri won. She's playing the game very well.
do you know about the conversation where Jared was saying there's no way Corey will play for the power because he can't possibly be popular? Telling Corey this to his face.
America's vote.
Yeah, Jared telling
I
Corey's
saw
face.
that.
He's like, yeah, there's no way you have this. You can't possibly be popular.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Like, such an idiot.
Yeah. I mean, meanwhile, like...
Corey's like, I know I don't have the personality like you.
Yeah, well, he's just trying to be all, oh, right? Oh, you're so right. I mean, listen, Corey won't kiss America because his mom is watching, okay? But Jared doesn't mind having sex in the house when his mom's in the house!
Yeah, that's so funny.
Excuse me?
Yes, this is something that's happened, yes.
That's why Wednesday night's episode is so hilarious.
Yep, this is happening.
Because no one could find the condoms.
Yep. Yep, this happened. Well, at least he used condoms, I guess.
Sir, can you please adjust?
You couldn't pay me enough to even like insinuate that I'm having sex on camera.
Yeah.
someone
Well,
would
they
want
did
it.
not.
That's the
They
thing,
did not
it's like,
show
this
it
is like
on the
national
camera.
TV. It's like
but-
I'm not. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. But yeah, meanwhile, America's like, doing everything she can, and Corey just refuses.
You guys want to hear a sock joke?
Do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Only if it's funny.
Why did the fish refuse to play basketball?
Oh, basketball, not baseball. Come on, Jloose.
Why?
This is your joke.
Did the fish refuse to play basketball?
Yeah.
You already
He was
could go into
afraid
this
of the net.
Aww.
I said it only was funny, Chase.
Say that.
I almost got there. I was like in my bed. I was like, swim up, swim into the net, and then you said, I'm like,
The reason my mind went to like salmon.
salmon.
Salmon. Yes, I do.
No, but like Sky, I don't know how people understand without Taryn Armstrong on Rob Has a Podcast. Like after the Pressure Cooker, they literally had a live show where they had like the winner from the last season of Big Brother hopped on and
Oh, that's cool.
just randomly and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, no, they're the number one.
The Gerbler or whatever his name was.
The what?
What?
The guy who won Survivor. The old guy.
Oh, Gabler? Yeah, no
Gabler.
Gabler. There wasn't any Gabler on there. We do. So remember Jloose? I sent you the clip of the guy who was basically like literally J-Dub on Survivor, who had livin' tattooed on his ass.
Sounds like a Jada thing to
What?
do.
Yeah, he had just had LIVIN tattooed on his ass. Jeez,
Oh,
this guy. Yeah, livin'.
As
Well, the old guy Gabler and like another guy visited him in Hawaii, and they also both got livin' tattooed on their ass. So that's what Gabler's up to. They're just living, dude.
Bamboo. I don't remember.
It grow.
It grow.
How do I make block?
You know, but the Big Brother winner from last season
Nine
was a
million?
black
Four
woman,
million?
very much not
One or the
Gabler.
Not
Taylor.
together. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. That is, as I've learned her name. Apparently
I didn't watch
everybody
last season.
really like was mean and unfair to her at the beginning of the season, so it was like incredible karma that she like came back and did
Yeah.
everything else.
Okay.
Everybody was very happy. I don't know. I don't think they showed in the episode the whole Blue thinks Felicia's Jared's mom saga in depth. That was very funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
Like she was having this whole conversation basically saying like, oh, Jared's so great and all this stuff to Felicia, just like trying to be all, and then like Sari like came in the middle of the conversation and was like, what the fuck is happening?
Jared's an idiot.
He's such a fucking idiot. Everyone's wondering. He was
There's
almost
a lot
on
of
Survivor,
hatred
and they're like,
in this
"Why didn't he?
one.
Why didn't he make it on Survivor?" And they're like, "Oh no, this is why, because he's a fucking idiot."
He was the clown.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
an absolute.
When they first like announced like all the players, like I really thought he was gonna go pretty far. I'm like, hey, I kind of like him.
I mean, I think he will go
Yeah.
pretty far, despite being
Yeah,
an idiot.
unfortunately. But Corey from the beginning, I'm like, this guy's gonna win, or I want this guy to win.
Everybody loves the nerd guy.
Yeah.
His brother, who was the first person voted off Survivor.
Yeah. His brother tweets about him. It's pretty funny.
Imagine watching your brother on this show, and this woman's like crawling all over. That's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
I love AmeriCorey though. I like AmeriCorey. I hate Jared and Blue.
So does everybody. So does everybody.
I think what makes Corey in America cute is because Corey is like not super like he's into it but not like super into it.
Yes.
That's kind of what makes him cute.
And he's dressed like Timmy Turner.
Yes. Everyone's pointed that out. I love it.
Does
He's
he even
also
have the
got
pink
I
hat?
really like
Yeah, he does have the pink
Yeah.
hat. He has the pink hat.
That's
Yep.
fucking weird.
I love he's got this robe that he wears often. Apparently production got really upset at him, or he got really upset at production because he was like sleeping or something, and production like wanted him awake doing something, or I don't know. And
I can't fucking sleep. He's sleepy.
Yeah.
yeah, somebody said that he basically like told production office, said like, look, I'm making content for you like during for the live feeds after hours and stuff like that. Let me sleep.
Yeah. What's the other?
And they.
But my last favorite subplot is how everybody despises Bowie Jane. Absolutely hates her.
Yes.
Hates her guts. Just wants
Fucking
to kill her.
Bowie Jane.
And because she's not scheming with anybody, they all assume that she was scheming with everybody except them. It's so funny.
They still think that she's like working with Red and Cameron.
Nope. She's doing nothing.
She's just absolutely nothing. It's funny because Chad, I think it was Thursday night, we were talking and Chad's like, she could be like a really great player and just like playing like nothing right now, but she's gonna like start like winning comps and stuff and like really playing and be like one of the greatest Big Brother players ever. I'm like, but she's not.
No, like you could make that argument for like Mikol maybe, like that's her plan, but she's not.
Yeah.
But like at least
about her.
I think everybody kind of forgets about her.
Yeah,
like Bowie Jane, they hate her so much because she's doing nothing, but Mikol's doing like just enough that people forget about her.
Nicole talks game in the diary rooms, and then she's occasionally talking to people, but that's pretty much it.
No.
And it's more so she's in the room when people are talking. I don't think she really talks game specifically with people.
Yeah.
I don't think she's really aligned with anyone.
Anyway, do you know what happened today? With who won the veto?
I don't know who won the veto. I do know that.
Do you mind if I tell you, or?
I don't mind.
I'd
probably
Cam
hear
won.
about it.
He ain't going anywhere.
Yep. Damn it, man.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they should have voted his ass out.
I want Cam out
when they had the chance, but they didn't.
Yeah, they should have backdoored him.
No, they should have voted him out instead of Riley.
They lose time.
Yeah,
they didn't.
Should have.
Everybody hates this man. He's just a very creepy guy. He's
very creepy.
Very creepy. No one likes him. But he's very good at the stupid competitions, so I can't get rid of him.
Yeah.
Like Jagged, yeah, it's a mess out there. It's a mess.
Is that what I think I see off in the distance? Is it a cherry wood?
I'm trying to find more iron.
In the distance.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Anyway, a lot of people think everybody on the season's really stupid because Cerie's just owning them, but people always think that in these games when a player's really good and everybody else is... Everyone's always like, oh, they're so stupid! It's like, no, this one person's just a god.
Respect.
And Sun's just now saying that's terrible.
What?
Sun just set, and I just went to the surface.
Hello.
In the call.
Are you worried?
Who's here?
You winning, son?
Naming that tune.
Stop, Siri.
Sorry, I don't know what song this is.
What a guy. Typical.
I was okay with
Typical
that.
guard X affair.
I don't know why. I don't know why Siri thought I wanted to know what a musical tune was all of a sudden.
Well, what is it?
I don't know. There was no music. There was just my words. My words. My words. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can hear myself in soccer.
Oh no, you hear soccer.
No, I hear my voice from you.
From
Hate worse
me.
than death.
Yes.
I hear it from Sky.
Is it? I didn't hear it until you joined the call, so I
hearing my
assumed it was
voice.
you.
I hear my voice.
baddies.
Too many zombies.
I've got you turned down on my side, so.
Of course.
As you should.
The
You guys all on
brand,
a
the
team, or
brand
you
is
guys just-
strong. Fell and Jloose are solo. The rest of us are on team.
Oh, what a guy. Is Jloose winning?
Nope.
No, the team's
He's
winning
losing.
right now.
Jay's
No,
just losing.
He's bagging. Don't worry about him.
He's always bagging.
It's the
Probably
weird.
is.
He always
The
bags.
flow.
That's a tiny horse. Actually, that's not a horse. That was a tiny donkey.
That's not a
Okay.
horse at all.
That was a little ass.
Oh, there it is.
Little ass.
Little ass. Sky with a funny joke. Let's go.
What do you mean? I say funny jokes all the time.
No, you don't.
That's good.
The little ass is good.
I was thinking back of
Run.
like old vines and old fucking sayings people had. Remember the whole fucking like
Sayings. Yeah.
the bitch you guessing you was right thing.
Yeah.
That was a horrible time to be in high school.
Cheese was a vine.
Cheese was a vine.
What kind of vine were you, Cheese?
The kind that you watch at 3 a.m.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
What do you have in your hand?
A knife.
No!
I never had vine.
I didn't
Cool,
either.
it's
I
great
only
for
watched the
the
clips that
extra
showed up
time
on YouTube.
So
The only one- The only ones I know is that one, and then the, what's worse than a predator
A child.
Or a rapist.
or a rapist, yeah.
Oh no.
No, a child.
This
I'm gonna
is
go
like
to the
that SNL sketch with the rock.
I'll be right back.
Of course, Gardex says something.
If you know, you know.
I don't know.
Well, he's in a competition to make the most evil invention, and he makes an invention that
Already exists.
nope, that's very evil. Actually, really evil. I was really confused at why everybody's not on board, because he's like, wasn't this the competition?
No, it was just a goof. We didn't want to actually be evil.
That's basically it. Nice try.
Hate.
In God's name was that?
How much cheese?
7.
Respect
Alright.
that.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night soccer.
Get out of here, soccer.
No.
Stay.
No,
then.
just for that, he's fucking stink.
No!
Come on.
Yeah.
It's kind of died.
So kinda.
I'm waiting for the dang it.
You don't get that.
Don't get it. She's really upset this time. Sorry. I'm trying to get enough iron to make a fucking nether portal.
I know what I'm doing right now. I'm just vibing.
If anybody could make a water bucket, you'd be my best friend.
Make one for you.
I already did lava bucket and regular
I
bucket.
can make a bucket, but there's not really water near me. I guess I can go down there.
Ah.
Here,
That's
here,
okay.
here I'll
There you
make
go.
one. Yeah.
You're already dead, Gardex. Sorry.
Alright.
It's okay. I didn't go. I did die. I didn't. My place is very near spawn. Cheese. It's fine.
Oh, okay. So I should still make it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Jada's already made it.
Did already make it. Respect is real.
They don't appreciate us.
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh god. Fucking stray. Fuck off.
The water's so far away. There's a creeper.
Can make glass?
I am now.
2 hours? An hour, 16 minutes?
Oh, you know what? I should.
You should have, Cheese.
I should have.
Should have.
Cheese? You should have.
I should have.
I don't say this lightly, Cheese. But you
Yeah.
should have.
There's all my shit. And the skeleton's still there. Oh, God.
Yes.
Fuck off my boat.
Skeleton had not despawned. Alright, let's... We can do this.
This is land. You're not allowed on the land.
This is drowned on land.
Yeah.
Oh, what? When did I let go of my shield? Okay, well. Won't do that again. Must have just for like a frame.
Be sometimes.
It's actually good. It's like a hiding.
A lot of Vine was just repetition. We gave it too much credit. It was just like one thing went funny, so everybody else copied it.
Yep.
I respect it.
I mean, that's exactly what's happening with all the other short content right now.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
They
I
should
think
fix
it's
it,
way
Chase.
worse
For
now.
me. I said no. They should fix it.
Yeah, TikTok brain rot.
I don't use it though. I'm not gonna download something like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, I got string. Did you make scaffolding?
Fuck you, skeleton. Fuck you. This is a different skeleton. Why are there so many skeletons?
Does that answer your question, Chase?
Yeah, it does. Oops.
At least the skeleton's
I can
gone.
get rid of the bamboo.
I swear I had a, stone. Yeah. There's my axe and pickaxe. Did you ever make that water bucket?
I did.
Thank you. I was a little distracted by all my dying.
I jumped down a mountain to do it.
Appreciate you.
The real MVP.
How much gravel do I need?
Yep. I wonder how many people know that that's from Kevin Durant.
But not a lot.
The saying, you know, people say, like, you're the real MVP, Fell. That's from Kevin Durant saying that about his mom when he won the NBA MVP.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said, you the real MVP.
I forgot I was cooking those.
Bricks. Brick,
Bricks.
brick. It's a brick.
It's fun. What?
What?
The fuck you say?
So disappointed.
Bricks make eating fun. You know, here, see this toy. It's a bag of glass. Bag of glass. Kids love it.
Get out.
It's a classic
Yeah,
SNL
Gardex,
sketch with
get out.
Dan Aykroyd. You Dan Aykroyd slander?
Yeah.
I know Jaylus couldn't possibly condone Dan Aykroyd slander.
And Aykroyd, the one from that thing in the thing.
Yep, it's him.
That's him, officer.
Blues Brothers.
Yup. Ghostbusters.
Gardex assumes because the movie took place in Chicago, I have to love it.
I didn't say love it.
He does think that. Don't let him tell you otherwise.
I respect it.
Chicago. I mean, Reagan told me that Ferris Bueller's Day Off isn't a great movie.
Everybody takes a day off and goes to Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
It happened.
Because the Cubs were dumb for a long time, and well, to be fair, I don't think it was the Cubs. It was probably the City of Chicago ordinances that wouldn't let them get the lights. Is this correct? James won't tell me if I'm correct or not.
Sorry, I stopped listening. What'd you say?
That it was like City of Chicago ordinances that wouldn't let them get like the
Something like
lights
that,
at
yeah.
Wrigley Field forever. Because every game was a day game, and it's always during the middle of the day, so nobody could watch.
My father went to the first game at Wrigley where there were lights.
There you go.
What'd you call me?
The first scheduled game with lights was 8/8/88. It was rained out, and my dad had tickets for the next day.
Amazing.
It began on a rainy day.
That would have been so epic to be 8/8/88. It's really funny it got rained out. Universe be like that sometimes. Well, it's a good thing the Cubs, it's not like baseball to worry about them being in the World Series for, a lot of the stretch. Having to play day games.
Red X's words are very hurtful. Denim cheese.
There's iron up there.
Cheese is like, I don't understand how that's hurtful.
Yeah, basically.
So the Cubs were famously bad.
Don't say are. Were.
I guess were. They didn't win the championship for like 106 years.
Maybe.
When there's only like 20 teams competing every year. It's pretty impressive.
It's been more than 20.
Well, I'm talking about the full stretch of the Cubs. It went back to 1908 or whatever. There were 10 teams.
That's true.
But somehow, despite that, the Cubs were never like truly garbage. They just always managed to not.
I mean, depends on your definition of garbage. I mean, they're not like the frickin' Kansas City Royals bad.
No, but like they made the playoffs like fairly regularly still, right? Which just made it like more impressive. I mean, it was hard. It was hard to make the playoffs in baseball forever, Jloose.
Yeah.
Like only like
before, rabbits.
Like only like 4 teams made the playoffs for a long time.
I mean, it was only 2 for thousands of years.
Thousands.
I may have just saw my mouse a little while ago.
You saw the mouse again?
You saw one?
Yeah.
Is there a mouse in your house?
Yeah, I got one.
On purpose?
Good mouse.
Well, I mean,
You're a mini.
I killed one.
Oh,
you murderer.
Cops.
But I just saw another one when I went in my kitchen.
another one. You need to
Khaled.
probably need to get that looked at.
Yeah, I was
How
like,
is the... Sorry, go on.
I got traps. I got 3 mouse traps with like right next to each other, with peanut butter in the center one. It's like up against the cabinet in my kitchen. That's how I caught the last one.
Murder.
Muy good. How shall we comfort ourselves? The murderers of our murderers.
Marriage. Marriage brings us together to die.
We who have killed are what holiest of all.
I thought that was all lava.
What's happening?
Oh, it's happening.
Cheese, have you not seen The Princess Bride?
Oh, I'm quoting something
Yes,
completely different. Don't worry about me, Cheese. I'll send it to you after this stream.
Cheese, have you seen The Princess Bride?
Okay. No, I don't think so.
You would love
Oh,
The
wow.
Princess Bride.
Watch.
Yeah, you'd like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would absolutely love it. Great film.
It's one of the best movies. Well, I don't know if it's
And
necessarily
Criminal
one of the
Minds.
best movies. It's one of the
I don't know.
movies that most
it's
people
not
consider to be
even a
one of the best movies.
It's
Alvin, right?
high quality. It's really enjoyable.
Yeah.
Mr. Falk.
And
Fred Savage.
the frame narrative cheese is a grandpa's telling the story to his grandson. It's called The Princess Bride. He's like, the kid's like, there's no kissing, is there? He's like, no. And he's like, okay, there's a little bit of kissing.
Cheese, you're not gonna believe this? He's a dirty little orphan as well.
No, I don't think so.
Terrible.
I don't.
There's a giant in the movie.
Yeah,
The giant.
Yeah, Andre the Giant.
Oh, melon. We got melon yet? Nope.
As cool as the giant in
The Iron Giant.
Big Fish.
Jloose would be a big fish enjoyer. I think you've mentioned this before. I watched The Big Fish in high school.
I only watched it like a year or two ago with my dad.
Even more than you, your dad would be a big fish enjoyer.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. It's just kind of the kind of movie. It's just, you know, it's got some good themes. It's, you know, it's kind of got Midwest vibes.
Are you sure there's structures in this world?
No.
Yeah. There.
I'm just gonna say I'm just vibing and having a good time. But if Fell beats the four of you, that's embarrassing.
Oop, I fell.
So, see, Jloose is just saying that to try and relieve him of any pressure and expectations.
I mean,
I expect
Like a whole
everything.
100 points behind.
Yeah, but
I,
he's not really.
I absolutely am still sandbagging a lot, but not like gonna be angry if I don't like get second or something.
So I'm doing what I can.
Well, out of 3 places, you have a, what are the odds?
do it.
33% chance. Is that right?
Am I here?
Is that how
Why
that
am I
works?
here? What's it all mean?
This is
Bamboo, but I don't know how to make the wood, and
Oh,
I don't
hey.
have time to figure it out.
got one of those blue
Not to starve to
orchids.
death.
Lily Valley. in
Go
this
to the
area.
wiki.
No time for the wiki. We got 1 hour left.
We got
Don't you
pumpkin
just,
yet?
That 9x9 of bamboo block, it just turns into planks, right? And then just like normal wood.
Yep.
I believe so.
It's
We're
nighttime
good.
again.
Some more melon.
I found cherry blossoms.
Did you make the full melon blocks, guy?
Yep.
Honestly thought there wouldn't be much
Oh, I
melon
have,
over here, and they all cleared out.
Cheers. I didn't get melon seeds though,
Yeah, that's fine.
but I can make that. Got it.
You did it.
Starting this night at 300. Let's see how high.
I also got pumpkin and pumpkin seeds and carved pumpkin. But there was only 2 pumpkins, so can't do the jack-o'-lantern. I'm mainly just looking for structures.
But
I don't even see ships. That's a big coral reef.
it's a Great Barrier Reef.
Reef in you.
Reefers.
Oh no.
You know, it'd be nice. Silk touch pick.
We all want things.
Yeah. Really want my stomach to not be hurting.
Shouldn't have ate so much spaghetti.
No.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
Messy spaghetti. Yeah, I'm just looking for a surface lava pool now.
Damn phantom.
Oh god.
Still within an hour. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
You have 58 minutes.
Alright, fuck you,
Very
dude.
cool.
It's on.
I killed a phantom. No phantom membrane though.
That's pretty unlucky,
Phantoms,
actually.
I forgot about that.
No, they're not.
I believe you.
Thank you.
Since I also don't believe you. I can dye this bed now.
Sure can.
Got a bucket of
Remember
tropical
when
fish.
Aurelian and Vex were gonna make the dyes and things that have died shop?
It's true.
Real ones, remember?
I'm comfortable that you remember that.
Yeah. Okay, in order to describe this guy I mentioned earlier, Cam on Big Brother, he's like it's kind of similar to Vex's vibes that he had every time with Aurelian.
Yeah.
Not good vibes. Concerning vibes.
Dude, it's a creep.
Dude is very much creep.
I made a tier list. Just a little bit before we started playing.
Is it tier list
And,
people who are good at the game, or just people that you like? These are very different.
I have two tier lists. So I have people who like my predictions for how it's gonna be like during the like finals and stuff, which could drastically change depending on who decides to actually start playing and what game moves they decide to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Ouch. Oh yeah, I'm at 1 heart.
Well, we're waiting.
Oh, half a heart. Oh no, there.
Slain by pufferfish!
Pufferfish.
Slain by pufferfish!
An all-American death.
Eating food. I'm like, I'm safe in the
All-American death?
ocean.
No! Slain by pufferfish.
Oh boy.
Ah,
Anyway,
whatever.
so my tier list, I have basically like my favorite player, of course, Corey. Second currently is Suri because she's brilliant at the game right now. I don't want her to win just because I want Corey to win mainly, but I think she's the I think Corey could beat everyone. Like if you stay next to everyone at the end, except for Suri, maybe Izzy. But I want so I have Corey, then Suri, then Izzy, even though she is a bit annoying and everyone tells everyone stuff this year. I don't remember people actually like going to people and like saying like, hey, I'm I'm nominating you for eviction, or going to other people
Why would
say
you tell
like,
people
hey,
that?
I heard. Technically, they're not supposed to. Like, it's in the
'Cause
rules.
there's-
You're not really supposed to.
There's nothing.
Why would you tell somebody like, oh, so this person's after me, huh?
Yeah.
I bet
Because-
that sounds stupid.
Fell,
It
because
is.
the way it works is one person controls who are like the two people to go home, and absolutely nobody can do anything about that. So even if they
Yeah.
tell people anything, there's nothing you can do. They have all the power and everybody else has zero power. In
Yeah,
that
so,
one particular aspect.
Yeah, so it goes Corey, Suri, Izzy, America, Matt, Felicia, Jag. And I included people who have been evicted, so Riley, then Bowie Jane, then Blue, then Red, then Heisem, then Nicole, then... So, like, that was, well, up to Blue was 6th through 10th, and then people I don't like, or, like, I said that I don't like you, that's Red, Heisem, and Nicole. Then I have a subsection that says idiots, racists, and problematic creeps. So I have Jared, Cameron, and I remember his name. What was that? Luke.
Yeah.
And then I said we never really knew you, but you were hot, and that was Kirsten. I think that's how
Always a
her
great
name was.
category for
Kirsten.
anything.
Yep. That's accurate.
Would you be upset if that's how you got voted out? If that's what anybody ever knew about you?
Yeah,
Didn't know
basically
about you.
everybody was.
But it was pretty hot.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah.
I like doing the watch parties with Chad, because Chad just talked.
Okay, I'll say this. A lot of people goon everybody, trying to get on shows. Chad would actually be great on Big Brother.
Oh yeah, no, I keep telling him that. I told Soccer that the other day.
Yeah, he's actually perfect for Big Brother.
Yeah, he said Chad and Matt.
I think Sevenus would be fine, but Chad would be perfect. Like Chad,
would just talk about stocks.
I feel like Trent would get in over
Matt. I agree, but like Chad was made in the lab to be a Big Brother.
He is. And Chad was like telling us his strategy of what he would do. I'm like, that sounds like a terrible strategy.
Oh, I'm not sure he'd be good at like winning. I have no idea on that, but he'd be a great personality.
He would be good. Like one of the previous winners, he named Andy. He kind of reminds me a bit of Chad.
I don't think that Chad's someone like, yeah, this guy could win, but man, is he an idiot. He's got the best personality, but man, is he an idiot.
I'm just kind of running around.
One day I'll find a surface lava pool.
Trent in Big Brother, I imagine, is the guy like, he's the nicest, but he's also doesn't have the ambition for it. So when he gets voted out eventually, people will be sad. I think. Hey.
Trent actually joined the watch party with us the other night.
Hey, surface lava.
He was watching. It's funny because he was watching it with Matt, and he joined our watch party. Yeah, just for a bit. And it's funny because Amethyst told him to say Matt is stinky, and he's like, wow, I can't believe you would say that about a deaf Olympian.
Oh.
Got him.
Who they are helping out his deafness 0% on the show.
Exactly, yeah. That's kind of one of the reasons why I like him. It's because he's a underdog in my opinion.
I actually could see him winning because Cerie's gonna need somebody to win competitions for her.
Oh yeah.
So keep him around, and it could be like those two, and then he could beat her in the.
Cirie has 3 people who are like super loyal to her, and that's Matt, Corey, and
she hot?
Izzy.
It's just she's just. I mean, Cirie looks good for being a woman in her 50s. I'll say that. Like she looks good for being a woman in her 50s, but she's not like, doing this by like flirting with people or anything. She just like she just is like so calming, Like, you talk to her and everything's okay.
Like Matt goes to her every time somebody says something to Matt. Matt goes to her and tells her.
Yep.
Izzy goes to her, and Izzy just hangs out with her like 24/7 almost, and just like talks with her, and it's like, I think Izzy is like playing for Cirie basically. Like I would love to see Izzy play for herself, but she's just right now playing for Cirie. But she and Cirie are like super tight, and then now and Corey is pretty good with Cirie.
Red has also said that he loves Cirie.
Yeah. See, no one's going after Cirie. Like, absolutely no one. I think America has said that, like, sooner or later someone's going to have to go after Cirie.
Hey, everybody. Fuck you.
And I think she said that she would put them up. I think America said she would put Izzy and Cirie up. That's how you get rid of Cirie, is put Izzy and Cirie up at the same time. Or
that's how
double eviction. You kind of have to do a double eviction.
Putting those two up at the same time is how you get rid of Izzy, because nobody knows that Jared is her son.
Yeah, it's weird because people keep talking about Cameron talks about putting up Izzy and like versus like Blue or someone like that. I'm like, no one's picking Blue to stay over Izzy except for maybe Jared. Maybe Jag, I don't know.
I mean, I hope that Jared would want his girlfriend to stay. It'd be a bigger dick move to and not want her to stay.
No, you can find a new girlfriend.
Well, that's kind of what he did.
I mean, when you got so much money, pretty easy, isn't it?
Well,
Frick. Dark kind of sucks in this game.
Yeah, no,
Pretty good
I
example
honestly
of the
think like get Chad in a room with the Big Brother casting team, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
this man.
They said
Need this man
one of the
on
guys
all
from
season.
last year that went pretty far. What's his name? I can't think of it. Turner. The guy with the long hair and the mustache. No. He actually was casted for season 23, or he submitted to be on season 23, and he said that he got like super far in the casting process, like up to like when they like released the cast, like he got cut. But he was on season 24.
Yeah, that's how it happens.
Yeah.
It probably worked out better for him.
Yeah, he said that he wouldn't have had one, or he didn't win season 24 either. He said he wouldn't have gone as far, and he said he wouldn't have played as well. And also, he bought it like because he didn't get on season 23 in that time. He bought a business or something, or bought a building to do a business at.
Yeah.
They do like carpet making or something like that.
I mean,
It's kinda
he
weird.
wasn't going to do well in 23s of what I've understood happened on
Making the
season
room.
23.
Yeah. Taylor might have, but
Yeah, basically, so
Should be
people
pretty
don't
well.
know, like, Big Brother had a long history of, like, people being racist and stuff on the show.
oh yeah.
So on this season... so on
especially
this,
after season 22.
yeah, so the next season, all, like, the people on there that weren't white all banded together and said, we're going to have one of us win. And...
Did they?
Yep. They succeeded.
They were all in like the final 5 too.
Which I mean is fun. I mean, listen, these shows are social experiments, right? So you know,
Yeah.
if that's how it works, that's how it works. But also,
Yeah.
you were white on that season. Bad
Fuck
season. Unfortunate.
White people ruin everything, anyways.
Yeah.
Yep.
But these games are social experiments. You know, if there's a women's line or anything, right? You know, gotta. it's the name of the
Yeah,
game.
but then it becomes the talking point for the fucking bigots.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when what's it was it Survivor did the whole like men versus women, and that just became a talking point for like years.
Oh, Survivor did even worse. Survivor did race war season.
What the fuck?
I can't. They did. This did happen. Although the only good news this season is it actually meant that it was like the most diverse Survivor cast ever. So, yeah, you could tell like halfway through the season they realized like this was a huge mistake and they like tried to backpedal on the race war season. But it did
What,
have.
did they go like, all right, we're merging the teams already?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But it did produce this guy Yule as like one of the most like beloved winners of all time. So it worked out. It shouldn't have worked, but it worked.
It worked for the wrong reasons.
That season also had a guy say that like he's found his true love on another tribe, and this woman didn't know who he was. Basically,
What was that?
yeah. Jeff Probst is like Candace Ferraro tribe. Like he's actually like, what the fuck? This guy's like found true connection.
Yay!
Everybody did terracotta. Excellent work, everyone.
Everybody.
Fell did it last, so he's automatically in
Well,
the
also fell, and the second time they did a men versus women season, it came down to there are 6 men left and just one guy, and the guy won.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's like one of the most like legendary like comebacks of all time in Survivor.
All right, girls, we got this. How the fucking win?
Well, because he managed to convince them, like, listen, you can vote
Come
me off,
on.
but you all are going to be next, right? Like, you're going to be next, so...
That's great. My goal would have been like, come on, please.
My
That would've been
Oh,
amazing.
and then
That's my
Jeff
way
Probst hated him because he started dating one of the women that he knifed in the back. That guy.
That's
So Jeff Probst hated him. It's very good.
I respect it.
Yeah.
one of my earliest memories of Survivor, like the first time I ever watched it. I don't even know how old I was. I was probably like 8, and we were. I think that's when we went to like Dollywood or something, and we were like staying at like a Best Western or something like that. Some like terrible motel or something.
This story is so
And
southern.
It was, yeah, and it was. I don't even know what season it was, but whatever Rupert. Like I just remember Rupert.
Okay.
And so it was the premiere episode, and like they go to like this village area, and Rupert's like by their like everyone's stuff, and he just takes the other team's shoes and then like goes and sells them.
Yes, that did happen. That was his first season. Introduction of Queen Sandra, as well, and Johnny Fairplay, who lied about his grandma dying to gain sympathy.
Yes, I remember you saying that.
That's so fucking.
Yeah, no, he did it. So at some point, fell in the game. There's a loved ones visit. Okay. So he coordinated. He had for his loved ones visit. He just chose just like one of his friends to come. Okay, and they planned this well in advance. His friend would tell him that his grandma had died. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people hated him. A lot of people respected it.
No, that's so fucking funny.
So, like, even, like, production knew about it. So, like, Jeff Probst, like, they called his family to, like, see if they could help. And his grandma picks up the phone. And Jeff Probst is like, oh, fuck. This guy.
Survivor moment.
This guy's like, this guy fucking lied? The one person who didn't believe him is the woman that ended up winning the season.
What she say? She said, "I fucking knew it."
Yeah, you could just tell her face. She was like, he lied.
Are you lying?
Don't, please, God, no.
Fucking lying.
Yeah. His name was Johnny Fairplay.
He had a fair play.
Yep.
Okay. And bread.
Bread.
Oh fuck! I can't even make this. God, I had that in my inventory for
How do I
so
know
long,
that?
just trying to get rid of it.
Mid.
I got copper, but it didn't count
Good.
copper.
Oh, we don't have.
Robin
How do you
Hood.
get tinted glass?
You need amethyst. Oh yeah, I found that geode. I forgot about that.
Yeah, don't listen to
Do you
Jayla.
get any?
Okay. Jayla never gets it.
Say anything.
No, Gardex.
Listen, I forgot about. I know where it is. I can, but I'm about to go to.
We distracted
I'm about to go to the
Ready
Nether.
to go back.
Yeah, we need other stuff.
Yeah,
Are you in the Nether already?
I'm about to be. I just spent some time getting a bed, so if I die, I can respawn at the portal.
Very good.
Come back.
Howard.
Bring him back. I haven't even died yet.
Yeah, he knows it's coming.
Oh yeah, there's like fossils in this game now, and, like pottery shards.
The fossils have been for a while. The shards are new.
Dino DNA.
It's true.
I don't play this game.
Is that a... What is that?
It'd be nice if I could find some structures. Dying in this game kind of sucks.
None of you had made a white bed? No.
Hey, Bob.
Well, usually you find it. You don't.
Oh, I can make one
No.
right now. I have 3 white
Well,
wool
it's too
on.
fucking late. Well, so much for that plan. Well, there's another sheep over there. You guys have not made a white bed.
Makes us
Boom,
so
my
pissed
bed.
at this
I
game.
made other beds.
Why didn't you make any other bed? That's your fault. Get him, Cheese.
Well, I got them from villages.
Get him, Cheese.
Do that.
Get him cheese.
Is there more
No.
than one chest in every shipwreck?
Get him
Yeah, it
cheese.
depends on the shipwreck.
So sometimes there's only one.
Yeah, is it
How come you see a
is
shipwreck?
it a half ship?
Yeah.
Only one.
Okay.
Has anybody made a jukebox team?
No.
Nope.
Coming right up. And diamond shovel. Okay. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Rest.
People not knowing how to make white beds. Spiders were dry.
Let it go.
Oh, there's packed mud. I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's why I told you to get mud.
I got the mud, I just didn't know there's packed
Oh
mud.
my god.
I don't play this game.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you don't need to put that in.
Sakana!
Sakana.
Sakana.
Rip Sakana.
Oh, there's skeletons.
Okay. Now I'll be able to make another white bed. I don't know if I
Don't
can
you-
go to the nether. Don't get blown up from behind. Don't get blown up from behind. Okay. All right, we did it. Time to leave. What? Okay.
I'm trying to get back on the server. Oh, jeez.
Your head's kind of.
You can tell the nether was not generated.
No.
I can't tell.
Cannot. Like one thing in this game where we can swap places with someone.
Oh, please, cheese. I would like it so that every like 15 minutes you swap it for somebody
that I haven't
random.
gotten yet.
I think it would be so funny.
Terrible idea.
That sounds stressful.
Yeah, no, that's a bad idea.
Great idea.
I got berries. We haven't had that yet.
Congratulations.
You want an award?
Please.
Boom, boom, boom.
True. Ow.
Oh, okay. Back on the server.
Yay.
Was I doing?
Oh, rain. That goes well with darkness.
Darkness, no parents.
Darkness, my old friend.
Time to rock with you again.
I missed you so much.
Wait, what?
To conquer.
Still trying to find
I
structures.
need a village.
You know?
And I gotta get the smooth chords.
I was looking for a village.
I'm not
Because I
conf-
wanted.
Oh god, now my portal has been
but I just
encased
realized that I
by
got wheat.
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 Oh, cheese.
Wheat.
Poor gutable cheese.
Listen, this was not a portal trap. This happened naturally, everyone.
If you were spice, you would be flour.
Guard X out here cheating, trapping portals.
Yeah.
Yeah, look back at my portal and all this lava poured on top of it.
I believe you're trapping
Banned.
the portal. I was gonna walk through it.
Cookie.
We need to deal with this man.
Who do you think would, out of the turtles, who do you think would be the best survivor?
Comp.
Yeah. Yes. I think that is accurate.
Who would be the worst?
Soccer. First pick.
You said that faster than you said comp.
It was quick.
I was trying to think of anyone else, but that does sound pretty accurate. for soccer. Just knowing soccer. Though I think soccer now has a better chance than soccer from like 3 years ago.
Yeah. I just think during like the Minecraft Survivor, like if soccer's in this, he would be God instantly.
I keep telling Chad because like mentioned it to Suck. I'm like, Minecraft needs to do a Big Brother thing for the marathon, and I told Chad that.
I mean, they already
well.
like the Survivor was as close as they're gonna get.
I think they could do something like Big Brother. Chad says he wants like the whole thing to be like Big Brother.
Yeah.
Happening this year.
Chad's scripted diary rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Honestly, probably the first time I heard about Big Brother was in that Doctor Who episode.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think that was the same for me. Cause
Will the Doctor please come to the diary room? You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
What a great episode.
Yeah. Watched that one not too long ago.
One of
Stone.
the best.
You're back.
And
I did just peed a little.
the weakest link, instead of Ann Robinson, it's the Ann droid.
Yeah.
That's Russell T Davies right there.
I don't know what that means.
I like that they actually had a Doctor Who Weakest Link episode.
They might have.
No, they did.
And
Like, it was a Weakest Link show. They had, like, a bunch of people, the actors from Doctor Who on it.
that
It's like
sounds
people
like
from
a-
season 1 and season 2.
sounds like a thing that would happen.
They had K9 on it, and
Of
K9
course.
was the first one to be eliminated. I think
Use a production plant.
John Barrowman went pretty far. I forget who won.
Hi, Sakana.
But they had the guy who did the voice of the Daleks and Cybermen. They had the Prime Minister lady, I think, Harriet Jones. I think they did.
Yes,
Maybe
we
it
know
was-
who.
oh, no,
Yes, we know who you are.
No, it was someone who I think it was the lady who I think was in charge of like UNIT at the time.
The fuck is that?
What?
Harriet Jones, former prime minister.
Taco.
Yes.
I think I found Sakana's little like thing because there's like a campfire outside. Explain the campfire, Sakana.
Food.
Production.
I found a village.
That's
This is the
what's
first
coming.
structure I've seen. Only had
Thanks,
to
Sakana.
travel like
I'll take all
3,000
this.
miles.
Don't mess with Sakana. You
Wow.
bastard.
I only took a little bit.
She
Took a
was
lot.
she was putting
She's
that
got-
copper out there to oxidize.
It
Fell.
wasn't. I wasn't outside. It was in a chest. She left it in the chest. That's on her.
You should kick out for that one.
I regret nothing.
Oh hey, I can get this banner.
It's a pretty shit nether. I'm just digging through
know what I'm
tons of
doing.
netherrack.
I got
I could
leather
see
helmet.
you in another.
Oh, hey, I bet we don't have one of these yet.
If you dig one block further, you could have gotten some ancient debris.
Did this time, that's right.
Me?
That always happens to me. Like,
My hand is cramping.
if
Too
I
much
dug one more
Minecraft.
block, could have made it.
I did just find a green forest.
Orange bed.
Okay.
First,
Milby.
your lava. Just come.
If you
Hey, Bale.
put a bed that we already have a color.
I don't have shears,
diet.
unfortunately.
Oh, you said
Where
hay
did-
bale.
where
I
did you
thought you
say
said
cheese?
hay fell.
Forgot about that.
Bell.
No, stay with me.
Red bed?
Where? You're near Sakana, you're nowhere near me.
I died.
I got a cauldron.
Excited to spend the next 5 minutes trying to find this lava.
You will try.
So close. Way above my
Which
head.
one of
Oh,
you
it
is the farmer?
You found lava.
Where's the farmer? You guys don't have jobs. Where's the farmer?
Okay.
Area leather worker. I'm assuming someone already got a bell.
I mean, can't hurt.
Honestly, Jloose, we should get extra points because every time they get something, they make us lag.
How many blocks of it to break like 3 times?
Because of them.
That's so much lava. So much lava. 3 diamonds.
Is there a farmer on this
I'd
time?
really love to find some blackstone.
What's
No.
done for you? Ah, well, that's tempting.
I don't
Bread.
know what I should be doing at this point.
Ooh, grass. We already got grass.
Start trading shoes. Get a villager. Get
Easy.
yourself touch.
Easy.
I'm trying to find
Haven't
the
found
farmer
a yet,
villager
though.
in this village. So I've got so much wheat.
Mining, that might be the best.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Exclamation mark. Go.
Got a book.
Has it been made?
Yeah, book yet.
Actually.
A dungeon.
Now, make sure there's not any pathetically easy things you just missed, jeez.
Check if I have any items left too, please.
Yeah, cheese, please.
How is the
Wait,
farmer?
did you make that?
See, told you.
It's always something.
Oh no, I forgot to do it because I made the armor stance.
You forgore.
I
Nice,
forgot.
nice dungeon, Jloose.
I said I found one.
How do you make a composter?
Wood slabs.
Oh yeah, it's all slabs, isn't it?
And a 10 wood slab.
There it is.
I had to have grabbed
We
this.
not made
Right?
Ethos slab, am I right?
Hey, you become a farmer.
Wow.
Become a farmer. Fine, you become a farmer. Yeah.
Like if you get some vines cheese, you can get like the mossy brick and cobble.
I found
Farmer
somebody's.
trades
We
wheat.
got all of the stone.
I think I found Sakana's like cave by accident, and she just left iron in one of the furnaces.
Become a farmer that trades
Oh,
wheat.
no,
Thank
Sakana.
you.
Died.
Fell's a bully.
I literally dug straight down, and then I was looking around, and there was fucking tons of torches, and that's only Sakana who does that.
Why, there's too many torches?
Is the only one who
Yeah.
uses torches.
She uses too many.
Okay, I got a lot of emeralds. Gonna
I'm
get
not to
emerald
blame
block.
for Sakana's weird way of digging.
In the words of me, I'm coming for you, Cardax.
Well, you're a long way
I
from
will not adjust.
Tipperary. I will not adjust.
Say you're a long way from Monterey.
Tipperary.
Tipperary. It goes through.
I'm closer to Monterey.
There's more, yeah, there's more hay bales up here. Got an emerald block. I'm helping.
Good job.
I feel like once you die in the game, after a while, it's kind of like
Die in real life.
really
Yeah.
annoying. Especially if you're nowhere near stuff.
Sure.
Oh, did you die?
Yeah, earlier. Remember?
Yeah.
Pufferfish.
And
How could we forget?
good.
Puffer fish. Hate to see it.
It was kind of crazy too because I was being attacked by a spider and a skeleton, and like I was running through a forest, and then I got hit. I got hit by the spider once, then the skeleton twice, and I was at 1 heart, and then I fell off a cliff, and then took another half heart, and then fell in the water. I'm like, okay, I'm safe. And I started eating, and then pufferfish.
How'd they get you?
Yeah.
That is how they get you. Yeah, like have we made like the loom and stuff?
I made
Most of them.
cartography
I still
table, I
like the
think.
smithing table is the only one missing.
I need to get you upgraded. Oh, hey, you're on sale.
We're having a sale.
Give me some apples. Okay, now upgrade. Ah, damn it. I was hoping you would give golden carrots. Maybe you just get to
That's
the
not
final.
until like
The final.
Last
level, I
one.
think.
That's the last thing they give you.
Yeah. I get a lot of cookies. Okay, now upgrade it, except for I just traded all my
The golden carrot.
no, suspicious stew. Do we have suspicious stew?
Yes, she's there.
If you wanted to trade with villagers, what you could actually get is a silk touch bow.
There's no armory people here, or whatever.
If only we were in the
people.
new update and we knew what biomes to look
Librarians.
for.
Yeah, there's no
Ah,
library.
I finished glass.
Hey, you show up.
There's melon here, though. We'll take the melon.
Somebody made glass.
Hours.
I made glass.
No, you don't.
Didn't make white bed.
It was tinted glass, I think we were left on.
Yeah.
Go to the nether and die right away.
Where'd that farmer just go? Mate, you left your work post.
Can't leave that. You can't park there.
I was thinking that. Whenever I see, like a car parked somewhere where it shouldn't be parked, I always say that. Can't park there, mate. Say my...
Story, bro.
Where's my... right here.
That's how I am with train crossings and that B00 video.
What?
The old B00 video where it's just he goes, "Look at this train! Look at this train! I gotta go somewhere!" Oh no.
Oh, what did that give me? Oh, I got night vision for like 3 seconds.
Congratulations!
Totally worth it. Alright. Well,
Hey. Mushroom stew coming in clutch once again. Find me a red forest or some blackstone. I knew there's a red forest. I knew.
oh, hey. One of those things. Maybe there's a,
If you're near me, Gardex, but I am
there's
also in a
weaponsmith
red
here.
next to a blue forest.
I mean, it's
Well,
another.
I spawned
You can...
kind of in a red forest biome, but I was in a pit. Like there weren't any trees or anything there.
It's also the nether.
There's
Probably
a
just being
place.
next to each other.
I haven't found deltas. That'd be nice.
And with his crimson.
Yup.
Oh. Here comes the crimson fin.
Oh,
Yeah, Chase. What'd you find?
death.
Is it good death?
Good death.
It's a fair and noble death.
Will you go to Valhalla?
Yeah,
Oh,
Right.
I lived.
Well, then it wasn't
sound
a
like
good
a very
death.
noble death.
No Valhalla for you.
I lied.
But you lived.
How could you lie to me?
I will never forget this betrayal, Chase.
Protect me, Iron Golem.
I'd leave my stone cutter. Yeah, whatever.
I hate to say it.
Yeah. Iron Golem wrecking face. I have over 2 stacks of cookies.
Oh, I forgot to do that.
Why?
Damn.
Why wouldn't
annoying,
you choose?
But fine.
You gotta
So
get thing against
I
cookies.
traded. Trading with villagers.
Cheese hates cookies, everybody.
I don't blame her.
What?
I bet Cheese's real name is Cookie.
Cheese, I am here to start all types of controversy.
But Shakespeare was not a real person.
That's not controversy, that's truth.
That's the
Oh.
controversy. Do you think it's true?
I'm just waiting for Thursday where I can pretty and saw Jade Gardex in.
I'm not.
I don't know. We had maybe our best night of Halo,
Yeah, but
Last
it's still
night.
fun insulting.
or 2 nights ago. Yeah.
You brothers.
Oh, I can make something that we don't have.
I still can't get over that fucking guy completely not understanding the mechanics of how the shroud screen would work.
He's talking about Big Brother and Cheese. Just ignore him.
No, I'm talking
Your nerd
about.
talk somewhere else.
No, I'm talking about Halo.
Oh, the
I'm talking
fucking
about
Shroud guy.
The Shroud guy who didn't
Fuck
understand.
him.
Yeah, fuck that. Who didn't understand that putting the shroud over our own flag, it doesn't hide the flag from them. It just hides us from being able to see them coming to take the fucking flag. The fool.
I wonder if Microsoft's sick of me reporting people.
Probably. I found a bastion. This will be fine.
I hang out in it.
Really?
I mean, Gardex is just gonna die there. It's fine.
100%.
Yeah, I just need the Blackstone.
He doesn't have our experience of going through bastions.
Like, Jloose is a bastion expert.
You know how many I've had to go through and stack?
Yeah.
At least 2.
At least so many.
At least 2.
I mean, I think part of
Please,
that's just
yeah.
on you for having done stack.
Honestly, 2.
Respect on the name Jloose.
There is no respect.
Never mind.
When Snirch gonna release stack? There's a lot of
It should
piglins.
never be released.
You can't shoot me through here. I don't believe you.
Oh, Fell's coming.
I am coming.
What?
You said it first. I don't hear it.
If I land on
No.
stone in water, does it hurt?
If it's
Wow.
if it's right on one block of water, I think it does. If it's
Unpainful.
there's so many piglins just looking at me.
The fuck is that guy doing here?
Basically, staring at me.
That hurt so much.
Tell him Gardex, kill Fell.
We did.
Well, I might get more items for you because I didn't forget my fucking stone cutter.
You didn't forget the face of your father.
Forgot your stone cutter?
You forgot your stone cutter.
Forget my stone cutter.
It sounded like
Roll the tapes. Who's drinking?
Sky Post.
Okay. A sad last 11 minutes of finding nothing.
We only have 11 minutes left.
Good, because I'm getting pretty tired.
Where's the iron up here? I guess my brain made it up.
There was never any iron shoes.
Never.
I was never really on your side. The game was rigged from the start.
I don't know how that happened, but I'm just gonna go with it.
Gilded
Our
Blackstone.
friends, not food.
Aren't you dead yet? We explicitly asked for you to die.
I haven't actually gone in. I've just been scavenging.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
The exterior, yeah.
Off my crafting table, bastards.
Ooh, another village.
Clap for that, you stupid
With
bastards.
probably some things that we don't have yet. Maybe.
Hey, critics, calm down.
The views of Gardex now reflect the views of the heroes.
I think that's,
Do we have
I think
this
that's
yet?
a Biden quote.
Yeah, we did have that. Okay.
Maybe.
Is it Joe Biden now reflect the views
Oh, I
of
don't
the
have
forgotten?
a shield. Ooh, blue bed. Oh, we had that already. No, leave the
wow.
door closed. Oh, okay.
That's very
My
interesting.
golem got
I spawned right
Got
next
the
to.
bed.
polar bears.
I spawned right next to
The polar bears
both
after me?
horses.
They will attack you if they have a baby.
Yeah, they got baby.
Well,
They run.
I'm trapped now. he's
That gas
he's looking
mic.
at me through the window.
Through the window. Through the window. Through the wall.
Well, Cheese and Sakana, if you see anything super obvious still.
Don't forget to
Attack
yell.
me. Don't. No, you hit me.
Hey, did anybody
Leave
get
me
the
alone.
go block that I was at spawn?
No, it's still there.
That's very funny, actually.
Oops, that's a creeper.
Minutes, 8 minutes.
That's just bread.
alright.
We already had that.
What haven't we done?
Everything.
Everything.
Oh, Jloose dies now.
This could be the end of me as well.
Ow, that hurt a lot. Ow.
Jloose died now.
He said he
gonna
was. I
work
don't know
going
why
back
you're
in.
surprised.
I just vibed for the last 7 minutes.
Got slowness for like 30 seconds.
Oh,
Every frame of painting.
oh lord, I'm extremely dead.
Jloose went back in.
Cookies aren't very
Actually, I
saturated.
want to see how many deaths I can get in the last 8 minutes. Be fun.
You can use a slash kill.
If I do that, that's cheating.
Walk away
Okay.
from me, you baby.
Cookies don't give very
Did a
much.
piglin just drop a golden sword for you, Fell?
Yeah, he did.
We hate Fell.
Just because you're not lucky.
Doesn't mean you have to take it out on him.
I'm using sticks for fuel.
Don't you have a bucket? Go get lava.
Oh, well. It's fine.
Okay, so if somebody wanted to go to the Bastion, where would they go?
You will not be told.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
It's a polished blackstone slab somehow escaped. That makes sense.
What? Oh, that was all on my stream. Why did I think I had more stream?
Is this man still here? I'm confident with my 543.
Remember when we invited a lot of people to the Turtles and they just never talked anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Quill and goats.
I'm trying, Jennifer.
I got empty map.
You could make some nether brick stuff, maybe. Garnet.
Yeah, I guess. I hoped I'd find a fortress, but I don't think I'm going to, so... I should smelt some netherrack.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with my iron.
Can we get to 700?
Iron bars or chains. Signs.
Yeah, I
Hidden
mean,
signs.
chains, I guess I can make. I don't actually have any, but I can go up there and make a few things.
What's a gun?
I already gave up.
Yo.
Give up!
You gave up to
today.
I got another.
No!
There's no way I can get back to iron.
Sure we got this.
Why do you need iron?
She's trying to get a full set. She's getting ambos for you.
Gotten my stuff back. It's a miracle.
Oh man, you give iron stuff. I don't have any emeralds on me. Use them all on cookies.
We can do it. We can get to
A
700.
hanging sign. That's not worth it.
His fancy ale. Oh,
Made a cherry one earlier, no one cared.
You weren't paying attention. It wasn't the end of the game where when everybody just didn't care anymore.
I found a trail ruin.
Quick, brush it.
What?
I don't have a feather.
Oh, kill a chicken.
Is that how that
I'm
works?
looking desperately for a chicken. Why are there
And
no
yeah,
chickens?
that's the way I came. Wait, this is a thing down here. Is there a chest down this way?
I think I can get two more
Also-
items.
Dolphins,
Two
right?
more items, Cheese, Sky, and Sakana. If you guys can get one more item.
Oh, I definitely
Oh, I
can get
died. I lost
some.
everything.
I have
I give up.
iron still.
Sakana, from spawn, if you go towards the ice, and then you get to, there's a little ocean with a jungle in the distance. Turn left, there's my old staircase. There's a geode down there.
Ooh.
You won't make it in time.
It's
There's
better
no
than-
way.
She's already given up. Don't you hear?
It's not that for Sakana. It's really only like 100 blocks away.
Don't do it, Sakana. You already given up. What have they ever done for you?
true.
That was the devil.
You know what would be great is shipwreck.
Why do chickens not exist?
Did the chicken cross the road?
You have so many feathers, cheese.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. In 7 days. Go get him.
I was fully ready for you to tell me that I had feathers in my inventory that I didn't see.
Fuck you, Gast.
Hey, don't fuck with gas.
Yeah, well, I'm...
Impolite.
Damn.
Just
How are gas your worst enemy?
Come on, just get one more item, Cheese. Did it. How are gas my worst
Cheese
enemy?
was good.
I know.
You've died to the gas so many times.
No, I don't die to
It's
them.
honestly
They just fuck me up.
That's dying to them.
fuck me
Yeah, it's
up.
just land. There was just a mushroom island shaped like a
19
shipwreck.
iron, what do I make?
Anything that's iron that we need.
Yeah,
Is there any, like,
what
redstone
all we
stuff?
need.
Leggings and chest plate. Bucket of milk, powder. Bucket of milk and powder snow. Compass.
I don't
Milk
have
and
any
powder snow, that's
Yeah.
milkshake.
He's burned.
Yeah.
Oh, I can make
I did my part. I beat Jloose.
signs. Oops.
I was vibing.
Could make more hanging signs.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to chop this wood.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, so kind of just stayed in the small little mushroom biome.
After I died the first time, I just gave up.
Come. Oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of same.
Go out with a bang.
I just went exploring after I died. There's actually a lot of mushroom islands.
Hey. 704 for 4 people.
Now if we divide,
Good job, guys.
That's-
And we win.
176 each.
I don't know how to do math.
All right. All right. Good night, everyone. That was fun. That was good.
GG's.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You think you can just arrive late and leave early?
Yep.
Time for jackpots now.